Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you and welcome to our regular program on Kiddies Discussion Panel, where we will be looking at the topic of today, which is Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the statutory provision of fundamental human rights. Here with me today, I will be taking an academic voyage with the student from Emma Wiz Academy, located in Katampe Pape, Abuja. My name is Nathaniel Ajakai. Today's discussion panel, it is a program that is arranged to get the view of young people out there. These young people are a set of people who have, who have views that can really help to move the state of the nation forward. With me, I have here with me students from Emma Wiz Academy, located in Pape, Katampe, Abuja. I will be speaking with some of them to get their view on how we can equally and collectively drive this nation forward. Okay, your name?
My name is Chimaroke Grace.
Chimaroke Grace.
I am Abu Mary Victoria.
Next.
I am Wisdom Felicia.
My name is Baha Kelvin.
Thank you. We will be taking the topic Universal Declaration of Human Rights that was established in 1948. All right. And Miss Victoria Abumeri, what can you tell us? What is your understanding of the word Universal Declaration of Human Rights?
The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, is a milestone document in the history of human rights, drafted by the representatives with different legal and cultural backgrounds from all regions of the world. The declaration was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly Resolution (General Assembly Resolution 1948). The fundamental human right is to be universally protected and has been translated into more than 5,000 languages. The UDHR is widely recognized as it paved way for the existence for more than 70 human rights used on a permanent daily basis at regional and global levels.
Wow. A round of applause for her. That's a good one. That's a good one. Thank you. Okay. Next, we take the view from Miss Grace Chimaroke. Grace Chimaroke, can you briefly explain the preamble on the Universal Declaration of Human Rights?
Okay. Whereas the recognition of inherent dignity and of all equal and unnegotiated rights of all the members of the family is the foundation of freedom, justice, and peace in the world. Whereas disregarded concepts of human rights have resulted in barbarous acts which have outraged the conscience of mankind and the advent of the world, in which human beings shall enjoy freedom of speech and belief, freedom from fear and want that has been proclaimed as the highest aspiration of the common people. Whereas it is essential if a man is not being compelled to have recourse as a last resort to rebellion against tyranny and oppression, that the human rights should be protected by the rule of law. Thank you.
A round of applause for Ms. Chimaroke. That's a good one. All right. Next, we will be taking from Kevin. Kevin, are you ready? You're ready? Okay. Let me take from Remind me your name.
Wisdom Felicia.
Wisdom Felicia. Okay, can I hear from you? Can you state some of the articles in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights?
Article 1. All humans are born free, equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reasons and conscience and should act towards one another in the spirit of brotherhood. Article 2. Everyone is entitled with all the rights and freedom set forth in the Declaration without distinction of any kind, such as the race, the sex, color, gender, language, etc. Article 3. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of a person. Article 4. Slavery of anybody must not be held in Nigeria. No one must be held in slavery and servitude of slavery. Thank you.
Good. Round of applause for Miss Felicia. That's a good one. Welcome back. Still on the program, Kiddies Discussion Panel. With me here, I have
Chukudi Manu. Thank you, sir.
Next.
Abumara Victory.
Next.
Audu Comfort.
Next.
James Abigail.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Now, Chukudi Emmanuel, what are some of the statutory provisions of the fundamental human rights?
Thank you, sir. According to the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Section 33 stated that every person has a right to life, and no one shall be deprived intentionally of his rights, save in execution. Well, a sentence of a court in a criminal offense of which he had been found guilty in Nigeria. Thank you, sir. And my name is Steve Chukudi Emmanuel.
Okay, thank you, Chukudi Emmanuel, for that wonderful submission. Okay, next is Miss Abumere Victoria. Your questioner is, how can individual right of fair hearing be protected?
Everyone's entitled to a fair in a full equality to a fair and public hearing by an independent and impartial tribunal, in determination of his rights and obligations and of any criminal act charged against him. Everyone charged with a penal offense has the right to be presumed innocent until proved guilty according to law in a public trial, which he has had all the guarantees necessary for his defense. No one should be held guilty by any penal offense on account of any acts or omission under international or national law at the time when it was committed, nor shall a heavier penalty be imposed on other than the one applicable at the time when the penal offense was committed. Thank you.
Wow, great. A round of applause for her. Good. Okay, next is Miss Abigail. Can you tell us in what ways can the right of the dignity of human person not be hampered?
Thank you. According to section 34 of subsection 1, every individual is expected to respect for the dignity of person, and accordingly, 1. No person shall be subjected to torture or to human or degrading treatment. 2. No person shall be held in slavery or servitude, and no person shall be required to perform forced or compulsory labor. Rights to private life. According to section 37, it is stated that the privacy of their citizens, their homes, correspondence, telephones, conversation, and telegraphic communication is hereby guaranteed and protected. Thank you.
Great. A round of applause for Abigail. Please, a round of applause for her. Good. Okay, next I will be taking on Miss Comfort Audu. Miss Comfort, how can you briefly explain ways in which this individual right can be safeguarded?
Okay. The ways which individual should be self-guided by the following ways. Number 1, the judiciary should be free and independent to give fair and ruling in all cases involving human right violation. Secondly, the press freedom should be upheld and encouraged so that the mass media could report and criticize all cases involving human rights violation in the society. Then thirdly, there should be check and balance in the government in order to prevent people from becoming powerful and authoritarian.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. Kevin Umbaha, can you tell us your submission on this topic?
Yes. No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman or degrading punishment or treatment. Everyone have the right to recognition everywhere as a person before the law. Article 7. Everyone have the right to an effective remedy by the competition in national tribunal for acts violating the fundamental rights granted to him by constitution or by law. Article 8. No one shall be subjected arbitrarily to arrest, detention, or exile. Article 9. Everyone have the right to freedom of peaceful assembly and association. Thank you.
Thank you. Viewers out there, you have heard the submissions from the Kiddies discussion panel. And the leaders out there, when these submissions are taken, I know we will definitely have a great nation out there. Thank you once again. The student from Emmawi's Academy located in Katampe, Pape, Abuja. Once more, I have with me here Kevin, Chukudi,
Abumere Victory,
Victoria, Ness,
James Abigail,
And I'll do comfort.
Comfort. All right. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, viewers, on our regular program, Kiddies Discussion Panel. You have heard from the kids and you have seen and heard their submission. And I strongly believe that if this submission is taken by the stakeholders, we will definitely have a better state. Once more, I thank you for watching this program, Kiddies Discussion Panel. I am your host, Nathaniel Ajakaye.